video is gonna be reality, macho women. If you can't beat them, then join them. You know how they say that. That's usually, when people start games, that's what they start them to. They represent something, a movement, and somebody listen or they don't listen, and you get people to follow you. So, um, if you can't beat them, then join them. I think being that they're tomboys and stuff, a majority in bad, impoverished neighborhoods or environments where a lot of the idea of crime is very high, and actually exalted and glorified in a sense. I was thinking like, is it really? I'd be wondering women that interact with men or that marry men and actually are in relationships with men. Are you being macho, or are you being dumb, or are you really being yourself? Because what I'm saying, in a bad neighborhood or growing up around the wrong type of paradigms, to where you won't fit in with people that are on a whole different intellectual level. It's a big world out there, and I'm pretty sure it's simple. You just learn, you live and you learn, like people say. You hear that slogan all the time, but that's real life for some people. I be wondering, I have concern for women. You know what I'm saying? I wonder. I'm like, are you being macho, or are you really living life like you need to? Do you really feel fulfilled? Are you really taught to be a macho woman, and are you really being fulfilled? Do you really receive genuine love? Do you really know what love is? How do you define it? Like I said, the Christianity teaching, it teaches us it's charity. That's the only thing it can be. I want some love to where I'm not doubtful with somebody. Love for me is feeling safe around somebody. That's how I know I'm traumatized from life. I'm sitting here not feeling safe around my own gender. That's not normal to me. I don't view that. I wouldn't classify that as normal. Just like I said, being a woman is normal. It's normal to have babies. Is it? Some people think it's normal. You need to be with a man after a man have sex with you. It's normal. No, it's not. It's sexual abuse. Everybody try to fix shit up, but I think a lot of women are being, just based off my own paradigm, based off the things I've been through. Women are being macho, and I can only just be a dyke about the situation and just be like, I hope that they okay. That's all I be thinking about. Like, that girl really grew up with that boy and really feel safe around him. Everybody don't have that sexual abuse experience. I'm like, man, your nigga beat the hell out your ass. And you telling me that he love you? Nah, that's loyalty. Hell no. Like I said, love is defined by charity. Give. You give me, I give you. But like I said, I'm looking for that feeling of love. The love is defined by so many things. I wish it wasn't. So I'm looking for consistency. That safe love. You know what I'm saying? People, they get married to men in church, they say a God-faith love. I be sitting there trying to pretend to be a heterosexual woman. When I used to sit in Marietta, RYDC, that's a juvenile facility by chance. I used to sit there and, talk to the Christian people about it, like I was a heterosexual woman, and tell them that I'm a sexual abuse victim. Ain't no way in the world I can give somebody not no man, no love, but I'm like, shit. That's what I hear women say they want husbands. I'm like, all the people in my life are dysfunctional. They ain't got no room to talk about shit. All they can do is talk, though. When you grow up in dysfunctionality, your mind is on edge. It'll be lovely. Love shouldn't be something you negotiate about. But when I hear people vent about love and relationships, it just sounds so off the wall. That's what happens when you're surviving dysfunctionality. Once you understand what dysfunctionality is and you form your own opinion about what it is, your own, perspective, it's over with, man. I want to feel safe. That's all I want to feel. But I have to operate out of, charity. I wonder if I'm going to get loyalty. Excuse me. If I'm hanging around somebody, if I give you a piece of candy and I tell you, can you give it to me back later when you get it? That's what love has dwindled down to. Worrying about if somebody give you something, you give them a piece of candy and tell them to give it back to you. And like for some reason, me and my mom have been through a lot because of Geechee people. It happened naturally, and I'm like, I actually study these type of people and their way of behaving, and I'm like, they all say some of them say they live by G code, but when you think of Geechee people, I said like with history, the British and stuff, it's a lot of French, German dialected people. You know what I'm saying? You could tell shit real out here. It's deeper. Like they say, like Rick Ross said, it's deeper than rap, man. It's deeper than going to work every day and flipping some fries. Got to learn what's beneath the surface. I mean, growing up, I'm like I said, the way that women be acting, it really is a street mentality where people are just looking for loyalty. I'm like, damn, you really, you know what I'm saying? When I see women be loyal to men, I'm like, the way that my life is set up, I really am envious of manhood, and I'm like, I gotta go down in lesbian history regardless. I don't care if I get extreme with it or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I might just take testosterone and grow a beard because that just means manhood wins. I'm like, damn, I can't even be feministic. That's not good. Dysfunctionality. Anybody, well, I don't know when I'm gonna leave this earth, but anybody that's actually surviving dysfunctionality have my deepest sympathy when they're born here on this planet Earth. Just try to read a lot and stay away from people.